Hello, 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 and of welcome to another episode of Power Moves, where we find ways to level up in our life, level up our career, and level up in life in general. So, tonight's topic is going to be interesting because I am probably going to be preaching to myself. We are talking about how to overcome procrastination. How to overcome procrastination. So, if you are interested in this topic or have been helped by any of the other topics I covered throughout this year and last year, please feel free, if you're watching on YouTube, to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. We will come to you probably once a week, every Wednesday, 7 p.m., to bring some helpful tips on how you can level up your life. Okay? Tonight we're not talking about finances, but we are talking about how we approach our work. This is going to be interesting. How to stop procrastinating. How do you do it? Okay, I am a mid-level procrastinator, okay? I'm a self-starter and I know how to get things done, but sometimes if it's a big task, especially if it's big and complicated, I will push it back and back and back and get started on it later than I probably should have. So again, I am probably preaching to myself. But here are some general practical tips on how to overcome that. I hope you get something from this. I certainly have in doing my research. Number one, recognize that you are procrastinating. Now, this seems like it's self-explanatory, but to break it down, a lot of times we do things and we tell ourselves we're not procrastinating when really a bunch of behaviors that come with procrastination don't really look like procrastination. So we really are and just don't know it. Recognize you're procrastinating. It can sometimes masquerade as something else. Avoiding tasks is procrastinating. Taking tons of breaks is procrastinating, okay? If you're taking a break every hour, every half hour, you're really delaying your time until you get to that task that's waiting there to be completed. It is procrastinating. It is not, what do we call it? We like to call taking time for us self-care. It is not self-care. It is procrastination. Completing a bunch of unimportant tasks to feel productive, that is also procrastinating, okay? It may sound like we're being productive, but by choosing to take care of the little tiny stuff that can be taken care of at any time, we're still pushing the project that we have to talk about or that we have to take care of to the back burner, and we should not be doing that. Also, waiting for the mood to hit you. That is procrastinating. You have to be in the right mood to do it. You are procrastinating, okay? You've got to commit to calling a spade and just get it done. All right? So, yes, recognize some of the behaviors that that you have that might be procrastination and you wouldn't even know it. You got to call a spade a spade. It's procrastination. Number two, pick one thing to tackle, okay? I like to try and multitask, but I know it's not the best when I have a long list of to-do items. Pick one thing to tackle. Don't plan to knock everything out in one day. It is much easier to pick one task and commit to completing it instead. Okay, if you have that big, complicated task that you are procrastinating about and that you haven't gotten to yet, the name of the game is just do it. Just do it. Forget everything else on your to-do list and make it happen. Okay? Pick that one thing and take care of it. That way, you're not anxious about it because you're not thinking of it in terms of, I have 1,000 things to do plus this large, complicated task. Instead, you're thinking about one particular complicated task that you can take care of, and you have time to do that now because you're not considering the other tasks. Overwhelming yourself with the thought of having to complete multiple tasks will make you want to resist and not do anything at all. Okay, like I said, the idea of completing one task per day, hour, week is much more palatable. Okay, so forget all the little stuff. If it's a big task that needs your attention, do that one thing. Number three, entice yourself with a treat. I love to do this. These were my treat. last week. Get it done and go get a full set, okay? Entice yourself with a treat. Every task is more enjoyable when you know there's a reward at the end. Ice cream, a Coach bag, a slice of pizza, a mani-pedi, anything that gets you motivated to take on the tasks that you have been avoiding is fair game. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. You are more apt to complete a task and get it done if you know there's a reward at the end, okay? Don't be afraid to treat yourself. It's completely valid way to overcome procrastination. The point is to give you incentive to get it done, and the more you use this method of rewarding yourself, the more comfortable you're going to feel taking on tasks and being more productive, and the more productive you will become, okay? Pretty self-explanatory there. Next, find an accountability partner. Now, I'm not like a people person. I'm not an extrovert. I don't ask for help usually. Sometimes I do when I absolutely need it, but I like to get things done on my own. So I was kind of resistant to this idea. I'm kind of resistant to accountability partners for everything. Weight, dating, procrastination, whatever you might need someone to check in on you for, I'm resistant to that. I like to be by myself, do things by myself, hold myself accountable. But this is a proven method to get you to do what you need to do. Getting an accountability partner. It has been scientifically proven. People are more apt to do something when they know there's someone out there depending on them to do it, or someone that's going to check in on them and ask them if they've done it. Okay? So find an accountability partner. It has been proven that people are more likely to do something if they know someone will be holding them accountable. Talk to your mother, your best friend, your neighbor, anyone you think will consistently check up on you to make sure you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Get yourself an accountability partner if you are having problems getting it done. That most definitely would help. Next, make a molehill out of a mountain. You've heard make a mountain out of a molehill. We're going to make a molehill out of a mountain. Most of the time, the reason you are resisting a task or assignment is because you built it up in your head to the point that now it seems impossible, when in reality, it isn't. Break that mountain of a project down on paper and you will see it is completely doable. Okay, the more we resist a project, the more we resist a task and push it to the back of our mind, we don't see it clearly. We don't see it for what it is. It becomes bigger and bigger in our mind until we give it our full attention. Then we realize it's not as big as we made it out to be. But when we're not thinking about it, it's always, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. And then the more you complain about it, the bigger it becomes in your head. So you're really magnifying the problem, okay? So make your work, okay, that's it. That's the that's the tip. Make a molehill out of a mountain, okay? Break the task down, see it for what it is. It's not that big. It's not a monster of a task. It's just you projecting it that way in your mind. Next, make your work environment comfortable and enjoyable. This is also a very good tip. I put it to use all the time. My office it's a work in progress, but I'm getting it to the point where I feel inspired and comfortable and ready to work. Okay, so make your work environment comfortable and enjoyable. You probably guessed this, but you will definitely feel more positivity in regards to your to-do list if your work environment is pleasant, comfortable, and inspirational. So put up some artwork, paint a few walls, add some lighting. Doing all of these things is guaranteed to make you feel much more inspired to take on the work that you have been avoiding. Okay? And lastly, death to perfectionism. Death to perfectionism. All you perfectionists out there, this is for you. I spoke about this last week, but it bears mentioning again. Trying to do everything perfectly will definitely slow down your productivity. The name of the game is to get it done, not make it perfect. Get it done. Once things are done and all zipped up, the feeling of relief will make up for any nagging thoughts about imperfection. Once you finish it, you're going to feel so relieved. you won't even think about it being imperfect. As long as it's not a mess of a problem, it's all tied up. It may not be perfect, but it works. It's functional, it's good, and you can cross it off your list. Death to perfectionism. Okay? So there were the tips for this evening. I hope that helped you out. I'll go over them again. Beating procrastination. Okay, tips for beating procrastination. Number one, recognize that you are procrastinating. Next, pick one thing to tackle. Next, entice yourself with a treat. Next, find an accountability partner. Next, make a molehill out of a mountain. Make your work environment comfortable and enjoyable. And death to perfectionism. Okay? I hope this helped all of you procrastinators out there. I definitely, again, was helped by all of my research that I did on this. If you want to reach out to me to talk about a specific subject or to suggest I cover a specific subject, you can always reach me here on Facebook at Karen Mack. That's KaronMack. You can reach me on my website. That's KarenMack.com. Over on Instagram, it's Karen_Mack. I would love to hear from you. So definitely feel free to reach out. I will see you all again next week. We'll have another productivity topic lined up. And I hope you have a great week and rest of the week and weekend. I will talk to you later.